downs of being a CEO is that I have to reconnect with my own purpose and my divine alignment and assignment. So sometimes we feel like if we're out of whack and we're not walking in the right path, and if you can hear me, just say hi. We're not walking in the right path because we may feel confused, or we may find that the results that we desire sometimes we don't get. For example, huge launch that I've launched in my business, uh, probably within the last 2 or 3 years, I launch or relaunch every quarter or every 5 to 6 months, and not all go well. In fact, there are many that don't go well. But what I use to realign me and what I use to get me back into flow and just understand that those are the moments, especially as a CEO, that you'd want to give up. You'd want to just throw the towel in because nobody loves failure and nobody loves when things don't go out according to plan due to whatever circumstances that may show up. So, in that part, I go back to the drawing board and I remember my purpose of doing the launch. Yes, of course, I want to make sure that people buy my products, of course, or I want to make sure that I'm impacting more people. But the key is, I want to make sure I'm showing up in purpose and that it's aligned to my purpose of me still being here and operating within integrity. So there are going to be times when you're not going to get the desired results that you want, but you have to be, we have to be, and I speak to myself, I have to be that person that keeps me going. Hi, Shani, nice to see you. I got to be the person that reminds myself what is the bigger purpose of me doing this? Like, what is the true purpose in you showing up? So as you guys pop in, how do you navigate and push yourself through those moments that many may seem as failures, or sometimes you may even think feels like a failure? How do you get yourself back into the game, back on track, make sure that you do it again or try it again? It's a new year, and many of us are considering our businesses and in our lives. What do we want to keep? What do we want to change? What do we want to tweak? And in that space, sometimes we feel super confused in the direction that we're going. And if you're one of those, I mean, reach out, let's talk. Because clarity and realignment is so important. And even in that process, when you realign back to your purpose and realign back to, and it may change along the way. Do you know that? It may change along this process. It may change along the way. And I'm sorry, I am so bundled up. Welcome to New York. And I'm taking a walk and it's cold. But through the process, I said I was going to pop on and just kind of talk to you during my lunch and help you through this space so that you can walk forth more boldly and with confidence, even when you don't have all the solutions, even when you don't have a clear answer of if the results are guaranteed, because the results are guaranteed nowhere. But do we stop showing up? Do we give up on ourselves? Do we give up on our purpose? Do we give up on our path? And I wanted to come and let you know, heck no, in 2025. In my Facebook page, I posted something today. If you want 2025, or the year that, whenever you're watching this, if you want this year to look much different than last year did, what are you doing? What are you actively doing? Oh, you're not hearing me? Sorry. What are you actively doing to change that? I'm going to stop moving for a second. Is that better? What are you actively doing to change that process? How are you making sure that this year gets to be a better year? How are you helping yourself to keep believing in yourself even when the results may not show up the way that you may want the results to show up? And how can you continue to move forward even when it feels scary, even when you want to give up on yourself? So I know the wind is blowing a lot today, and here comes some more. It was not this windy when I got started, but hopefully something resonated and hopefully you were able to catch something and hopefully through the wind you heard the message, and if you did, definitely type it out. You may not have heard everything, but I'm sure something resonated to you. If you passed by and if you even see my face right now, then this message is for you. And the key is you got to believe in yourself more than anyone else is. You have to be your biggest cheerleader and you have to step forward with a certain level of confidence. And the confidence comes from being aligned to your purpose in why you're still here, why you're still doing what you're doing, why your business is in existence, right? Why are you moving along the path even through the challenges or even through the breakdowns? I hope you received that and have a good day. It's Dr. Allie.